Welcome back to Cracklin' Rosie True Crime. Thank you for joining me today. I will be doing a Rosie recap with receipts, and basically what that is just a little compilation video of some of the things, the interesting things that we have found on the SOS case and have posted on our Facebook page, and so they don't get to make it to our YouTube. So this is how we do that. So if you're on Facebook, head on over there and like our page. This way you could be in the know of what's going on in between videos. Let's get started. Recap number 1 was posted on Facebook on June 20th, this past month at 8:38 in the morning. It was a letter that I found in the George Capozzi book, and I'm sure it may be in the Queen's DA dump, but I had already found this before that information was put out. It's a letter from David Berkowitz written to Jimmy Breslin from Kings County Hospital Psych Ward. So I'm going to share with you in case you haven't had a chance to read it. Dear Mr. Breslin, it has come to my attention that you wish to speak with me. Well, all you have to do is come over to my home at Kings County Hospital. At this time, I am unable to visit you. I am quite disgusted with the way the press has been spreading lies about me, but perhaps some of these can be ironed out in our meeting. However, I am not one to cry out of a case of injustice. I hope Mayor Beam enjoys dribbling my head across the court. This is really, and it was crossed out, so I'm thinking it was the F word, like a circus event with clowns and animals. Please bring a beer when you come. Sincerely, David Berkowitz. Recap number 2, posted to Facebook June 26th at 9:51 a.m. A letter from David Berkowitz where we believe at Cracklin' Rosie that this is him admitting to writing the Borelli and the Breslin letter. If you haven't seen this, I'm only going to read a short passage of the letter for you. I have seen them as demons, not as humans. Their humanness is only a front. They are here on earth to destroy us. I have tried to tell the police, and in parens it says a letter. I have tried to tell the world, in parens, letter to Breslin. What more do you want? Why can't the earth wake up? Recap number 3, posted to Facebook June 27th, 9:58, titled Addition to Letters from Attica Series, dated June 29th, 1979, Attica, New York. People don't understand what the writing on the wall of my apartment was about. Actually, no demons told me to write that stuff. It wasn't dictated to me either. I got the idea from reading a detective magazine about convicted killer William Herons. He wrote on the wall of one of his victims' apartments, "For heaven's sake, catch me before I kill more. I cannot control myself." The magazine showed photographs of the writing, and like wine, it was in a strange, eerie style. He also left a note at the crime scene of one of his victims. Heron's crimes took place in Chicago in the 1940s. He was sentenced, according to the magazine, to 3 consecutive life sentences, plus additional terms to be served at Statesville Penitentiary. Recap number 4, pictures of Nathan Berkowitz and family on the closet door of David Berkowitz's apartment. This was posted June 27th at 12:25 a.m. And in addition to the posting on Facebook, I had been spitballing with some of the members of the channel that evening, and I texted this picture when I was roaming through the pictures on the data dump, and of course in true Rosie style I was blowing everything up, and I noticed that most of these were of David's dad, and I captioned those texts and the Facebook post, "I feel that he felt abandoned." Recap number 5, the beloved Papa letter written from David Berkowitz to Sam Carr. I posted this on Facebook on Wednesday, June 29th at 9:14 a.m. This is going to be a short one. I only posted this because I found it interesting to learn that David wrote this letter to Sam Carr while he was in Kings County Hospital. So it was one of the letters that surfaced at RTTC a while back, and I just never knew. We're learning now from the data dump that this was a letter to Sam Carr from David. I'll just read the first paragraph. I know most of you have read it, but it's on my Facebook if you want to see the whole thing. Beloved Papa, father of vomit, I heard your smelly mother last night. She was outside below my window, shouting her usual fiend of obscenities. Sam, you have a terrible mother. Why is she so perverted? Again, you could see the rest of that on my Cracklin' Rosie. This is just a quick recap. But did everyone know that that was from Kings County while he was being evaluated after the arrest? I found that pretty cool and thought it was worthy enough for a Facebook post. So thought I'd include it here in case you missed that post. Recap number 6, and this is a great one. I'm very proud of this one. This was posted also on Wednesday 29th at 2:11 p.m. in the afternoon, but I had texted to a few of the members the evening before and just decided late to post it in the afternoon at 2:11. So again, while I was scuffling through the pictures of Burke's apartment after the arrest, I was looking at his filthy room. I know some people are saying, oh, so clean. That place was a filthy dump. It was a total guy's apartment, total dude's apartment. And I'm not even talking about the mess and the writing on the wall. It was filthy. Anyhow, so I was playing around with the Zoom feature and I stumbled upon, of course, I found the News Star first, and I'd done a little bit of research. There are some religious organizations called News Star, but I'm really just speculating at this point. I didn't find anything substantial to report to you, but if I do, I will. And then I noticed the book next to it, and I thought I saw Breslin's name, so I zoomed in. I think this was the clearest picture I was able to get. So I was so surprised that he had the Breslin book as part of his reading material. And this is the book, A World Without End, Amen. And I just looked it up real quick for you. Adrift in New York, an alcoholic cop searches for meaning in his life by revisiting the past. So very interesting. Of course, this one showed up on the tubes later that night, and that's fine. At Cracklin' Rosie, we don't do research to hoard. We want to share. But we do appreciate a little shout back out, and, then it's all good. So anyway, let's carry on. So that's about it on the little Facebook pages that I wanted to just bring out to our video series. In case you're not part of Facebook and our Facebook group, I wanted to make a little mention that this week we put out the interview with Nathan Berkowitz and the Queens DA. We also did the Tommy Zano. We did the Mr. Barlow, the witness at the Voskarician shooting. And then we did a little research and put together a short video on the Neto family crimes and the timeline as it is reported from law enforcement. So if you haven't catched those videos, please go ahead and check them out, give them a like. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, please consider doing so. And again, if you're a member of Facebook, come on to Cracklin' Rosie True Crime, because we do post a lot of little things in between videos. I thank you so much for your time. I hope that you enjoyed this Rosie recap with receipts. Have an awesome day. I appreciate you, really.